In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to share out a group of contacts that you have created. So in order to do this, I need to be in my contacts environment. I'm starting at the D2Apps jump page. If I scroll down on my jump page, I will see that I have contacts towards the bottom of my first column. I'll click on that. That's going to take me into my contacts area. The first thing we need to do is decide what group we're going to share out, or perhaps even create a new group. So I'm going to start by creating a new group, and I'm going to call this Share, just as an example. I'll click OK. Notice there are 0 members in my Share group, so I need to come to my contacts and add the people that I want to put into that group. So I'll click on a few names here just so you can see how we add people to a group. And then I'm going to come over to the right-hand side and add them to the Share group. You can see now that the group Share has 2 members in it. If I want to take that group and share it with someone else, as an example, if you're on a committee, a group of people that maybe are working on a project temporarily, or part of a group that does not have a district-created group email address, and we want everybody to have that group of contacts together, this is a great way to get everybody having the same exact group by sharing that out. So I'm going to take and come over to my right-hand side of my screen, and I'm going to choose Export. And it asks me a couple questions. The first thing it says is what or who do you want to export? And I'm going to export a specific group. I'm not going to share all of my contacts. You certainly could if you wanted to, or you could share multiple groups. But I'm going to go ahead and share the group called Share. I'm taking this contact group and I'm going to share it with another person in Billings Public Schools account, so I'm going to leave the format alone as a Google CSV, comma separated value. If I were going to be sharing this group out with someone outside the district or someone that's using the Outlook program, I could choose the other type, or if I use a different address program, I can use the vCard format as well. So once I've chosen what I want to do, who I'm going to export and which format I'm going to choose, I click on the Export button. Here's what's really important to know. Your file will download to the Downloads area on your computer. If you would look at the bottom of my screen, you can see that I have Google and then in parentheses 2.csv. The reason there's a 2 in parentheses is because I've downloaded this file multiple times, or exported contacts multiple times. And so the file is named Google, the number that I have downloaded, and then .csv. So this file's been downloaded to my computer. Now what I need to do is share it out with someone else. So I'm going to create a new email and attach this CSV file so I can get it to someone else. I will go to my email address and I'm going to compose mail, and I'm just going to keep this all in the family here to make it easy on myself. So I'll choose Mike, and I'm going to share a group with him. So I added a subject. I'm putting in the information about the contact group that I'm going to share with him, and I'll click Send. Oh no, I'm not going to click Send. Hello. I'm going to attach the file before I click Send. I'm kind of lucky because my computer goes directly to my downloads folder, but you do need to know where your downloads are. Excuse me. So I'm scrolling in my downloads. You can see I've exported several times for my contact list. This is the one that I just did this morning, so I'm going to click Open. It's attaching that file. I always do that. I send without attaching, so this is so normal for me. Okay, and I'm going to click Send, and that email will then be sent to Mike's email address, and he's in the district, so he will receive an email with an attachment. We're going to go to his account, and we're going to go to his inbox, and we're going to wait for that email message to come in. I'm going to go ahead and refresh his screen just to see, because it should be here. Aha! So here's the email message from me, and it says share group. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. You can see that there's an attachment. It's the email message that I sent. So we're going to go ahead and download this shared attachment. So I'm no longer the sender, I'm the receiver of the information, and I need to download this to my computer so that I can import it into my contacts. So I click download and I will save this file. Okay, that file's been completely downloaded, so now I need to go in and import that contact group into my contacts. So I will come over here and click on contacts, and I will click import, and I get a little help screen that comes up and says, alright, where's the file that you want to import? And here are a couple different file choices that you have. We know that we have a .csv, comma separated value file, so I'm going to go browse for that. And I have to go to the correct place for my downloads, so let me just navigate there real quick. Okay, and then here's the file that I just downloaded. So I'm going to go ahead and click open. You can see it puts the path to the file. And what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and say, add these imported contacts into a new group. And as the receiver of this group, I might want to name it the same name as the other person. I don't see what name they have for their shared group, share group that I called mine, so I could call it whatever I want. But you might want to just, for sake of making it easy for everyone, all use the same name. So I'm going to go ahead and click import, and it says, what do you want to give this group name? So I'm going to call it share and click OK, and that's uploading that, and it says we have imported all 2 of your contacts. You can see I now have a group called share, and there are 2 people in there, the people that I added earlier. I'm just going to jump back to my account real quick, and I'll go to my contacts, and so you can see my group is called share. There's my 2 people, and so we have now created for 2 users the same group of contacts. So it's really there's very few steps. I think it's very easy for you to share your contacts out with other people.